Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Blacktown City Toastmasters podcast show, a toast with the master of Blacktown. Today, we have one of our senior member, a senior member of a Toastmasters itself, who recently decided to join Blacktown City Toastmasters Club. He is a business analyst and working in an education space. His name is Mark. Rest, we will hear from Mark that why did he join Blacktown City Toastmasters Club and a little bit more about his background. Welcome, Mark, to the podcast show and tell us something more about yourself and why did you join Blacktown City Toastmasters Club?
Cheers. Thanks, Farheen, for the introduction. My name is Mark, and my background is Filipino. I was born in New Zealand and spent most of my life in Australia now. So, as you mentioned, working as a business analyst and working across many digital projects within New South Wales education. But I joined Toastmasters, I think like everyone else, like just to increase your communication skills. But the real story behind my joining Toastmasters is actually because of my mum. 12 years ago, she invited me to a meeting, and it was interesting because, you know, you're not like, this is 12 years ago, I was 17 at the time, and I was reading through these manuals, these communication manuals, and just thinking, wow, I can learn so much here. So I was invited to this meeting. I was so engaged with it. But the problem was that I was only 17 years old and they only accept people that are 18 years or older. So I was kind of eager, waiting for my 18th birthday. But then life got busy, studies and all that. And then only 4 years ago, I managed to restart my journey with Toastmasters again. And here I am at Blacktown City Toastmasters. So that's
and we welcome you wholeheartedly, Mark. You are actually adding value to our club, and we're really glad to have you as a member. Now, you have been associated with Toastmasters for the past 4 years. Would you like to share any memorable event during this time period, or maybe in Blacktown City Toastmasters or within the Toastmasters itself? Do you have any memorable or funny event to share with us?
Yeah, I think I have a really good one, and it happened in a club that I'm still a part of. But there was actually a marriage proposal happened right in front of my eyes. So we had a speaker going through the normal speeches, 5 to 7 minutes, the usual. But then when the conclusion happened, there was just a shift in mood, a shift in tone. And he started walking towards the audience. And it's not really common that you kind of go towards the audience and, outside of the speaking area. But then he did a cartwheel. And then landed on one knee and then popped the question to his gymnastics instructor girlfriend at the time. So it was quite interesting. She said, yes, there's a recording out there from one of our members, but a great couple and still married today. So
wow.
That's the memorable one that I can't fault, really.
Yeah, that's really interesting because I haven't come across anything like that as well. So the marriages can happen with the Toastmaster while you are doing the speeches, which is very creative, I believe, at the same time, right? Okay, that's great. So Mark, tell us about what is the difference between you see within yourself before joining the Toastmasters and after joining the Toastmasters. What is the difference you see within your personality?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is when I first started, it was all about kind of taking away things. Like I wanted to learn all of these skills and then kind of leave the organization, I guess. So it was kind of taking communication skills, taking the confidence that this Toastmasters would give me. But I think the best way I've found to learning and why I've kind of stuck with kind of Toastmasters and the groups that I'm a part of is about giving back. Instead of taking away all these skills, I'm giving back. It's about mentoring. It's about evaluating and leading others. So opportunities like the executive teams have really helped me in that regard. So giving back instead of taking away. That's the biggest difference.
Awesome, awesome. I like the idea. So, did you feel any difference or any value added in your profession as well? Like you said you are a business analyst. So, do you see any difference? Like before, you were working in any professional space, and do you see any difference now that in which areas you have improved within your profession as well?
Definitely. I think it's just the overall confidence that you have
Okay.
in communicating with others, and
Yeah.
the fact that you're providing value, within my profession. It's about finding the value within kind of the businesses
Hmm.
and the projects that we work on. I think that was one of the keys about it.
Awesome, awesome. Mark, one last thing I would like to ask you. I know it's not a very long time that you have joined Blacktown City Toastmasters Club, but how did you find our club? And also, how would you encourage others to join the Blacktown City Toastmasters Club?
Thanks, Irene. It's a good question. And I know I've only visited a few times, but what I can say is that, if you want to hear from uh, a range of life stories and life experiences, that's where Blacktown City Toastmasters is. There's people that you might not regularly meet in your normal profession or your normal, community groups. But here, there's just a range of that. Also, if you wanted to learn from people with a wide range of skills, this is a great club to be a part of, with people just starting out, but then also with a lot of experience behind it, where you can find mentors, you can find people to encourage you, and then leads me on to my last point. If you want to be part of a great community and a great supportive environment, that's what's here at Blacktown City Toastmasters. I've visited a bunch of other clubs, and definitely at Blacktown City Toastmasters, they have that supportive environment for you to learn and grow.
Thank you very much, Mark. And you absolutely said everything correct. I feel it's a safe environment, basically. If anyone comes in, they're welcomed and they can find a mentor. And now, as you can see, we have Mark with us, who is an experienced Toastmasters. If you join our club, he can mentor you, he can guide you and teach you, because this is why he's here as well, to give rather than take back. Whatever he has learned, he's ready to give you. So get ready. If you're living in surrounding areas of Blacktown, get ready to join our club if you're looking to improve your communication skills. Thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate your time. And whatever you have shared with us, I'm sure the audience will get benefit, get some information about our club, and most importantly, about the Toastmasters itself as a community. Thank you, Mark. I'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you.